Hello Virgos and welcome to your February 2025 reading. So, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. Of course, this month there might be I seem to have a lot of transformation in the people. So, probably that new moon in Aquarius, full moon in Leo is going to create something. The alignment we had last week, I mean, there's a lot of things that are kind of the shift of the nodes. There's a lot of things that are kind of initiating transformation and change. So for you, it's not different. There you go. We have death and we have the hangman. And this is probably announcing the shift of the nodes that we're going to have probably this month or maybe next. I don't remember, but or maybe it's already done. But anyway, for the next 18 months, the nodes will be Pisces, Virgo, you, aligned like this. So that means that the information of the above, of the other side of the waters of creation, will pass through that to reach your discernment, your grounded discernment. If there's a lot of stuff in the waters, the discernment might be very critical. If it's clear, the insights will be very good for the readjustments in our lives. So, and let's hopefully in the world. There is, right at the beginning of this month, we have death and the hangman. 12th house right there. Pisces with the hangman. It's upright, in a way it's reverse. And that's when maybe we're getting that insight. It's not going to be on pause anymore. It's opening up the channel to receive the insight. Scorpio here, death is going to initiate the transformation. Under that, I have 10 wands. So look at all that responsibility on your shoulders. Oof, things we're carrying, things that are meant to be finished, dropped, that's it. You're going to be maybe feeling them a lot at the beginning of the month. Sometimes when we do pull a 10 of wands, we can even feel it on our shoulders. There's this weight, there's this sometimes a feeling like heaviness on us. More tired, more this, more that, because of the 10 of wands here, because there are things that need to be released. In order to release them, we need to feel the weight of them. So here is the 10 of wands. The next card is justice in reverse, and then we have the fool like this. And these cards kind of came also with Leo. Understanding, reassessing justice. And here it seems that in order to be light, look at the difference between the two. He only has one wand, aligned with the sun, aligned with, his Leo side. And we do have the full moon in Leo in mid-month. So aligned with what his soul wants to express, what his spirit, his fire, that's the second ego wants to express, the second evolution of ego. Me in the world. What do I want to express? And the amount of responsibilities, of things that I should, of expectations, of things that we started, that we need to finish, or that we're still carrying within us. No baggage, full baggage. Heavy fire, light fire. So the fool kind of came on the side. So I think that full moon in Leo is going to give you a lot of insight on the quality of your fire. And the quality of your fire will be directly linked with your understanding of justice. about the balance in your life. Okay, maybe you had a lot of disappointments and heartaches from times where, because that's ruled by Venus. Okay, so the understanding of worth, value, lovability from above to bring balance in the situations below, above, below. And it needs to be understood. That's why it's a feminine and it has a crown, because it needs to be mentally mastered also. Okay, sovereign of my mind and my understanding. Here with this I have the Chariot in reverse, which would be a bit like the pause of the Hangman. Things are not moving forward. They could be crashing, but they're not moving forward. And the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is what? He's using his Tree of Sword. Look at his hand. He's got 3 swords. So he's using 3 swords to fend off these 2 other masculine guys. And that's our masculine aspect. When, let's say, your left brain. When the left brain remembers the heartaches and the disappointments and uses them to cut his own legs and defeat himself when it comes to where, following his aspiration, where he could go and so on. Because there needs to be the transformation of the old references on justice. Transformation, let go, let die, everything you've been carrying, Virgo, so that you can have access to that new beginning. So, and that would probably mark the end of a certain, I'm analyzing it, but I'm not moving forward time. Okay, let's clarify this for you. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Virgos for the month of February 2024. Justice is also your partnerships. It's the 6th house in astrology. Sometimes we want to keep all the files of all the distorted relationships, unfair relationships we had. That's what he does, because that's Venus in Aquarius. But Aquarius keeps all the files instead of being a water bearer that releases the water, the old emotional pains and memories. He keeps the beliefs from them in that card and uses them. Like, I won't believe in this because, in 2012, this has happened and I won't be fooled again. So I'm keeping this for that one day in court. I can bring and show all of the things I did and couldn't do and all of that. So let's look at death and the Hangman. So here it's almost like, okay, I'm ready to let that go. I'm seeing this baggage from a different angle. Maybe I'm ready to, is there one card in here? Okay. Maybe I'm ready to get out of my head, to turn the page, face the consequences, the price I've paid for carrying all of that. And now I would be ready for things to be easy breezy. So that's good. That's what the Hangman is trying to, and here, the Tower will help you bring down those 10 wands. It's with the King of Pentacles in reverse. So if you had many situations where it was all on your shoulders, nobody supported you, you did it all on your own, that's very King of Pentacles in reverse. Abandoned to be able to have to carry all of this. Here, the Hangman is, you know, like, oh, you could have it easy, but I've never had it easy. It's always been like this. This is my story. This is what I'm carrying. It's a bit this that's going to be challenged this month. So let's look at Justice in reverse. Why is Justice in reverse? Oh, you know exactly why. High Priestess. And here, you had to stand your ground, you had to put boundaries, you had to, you know, resist the injustice. So of course we're far from the Fool here that just jumps knowing things will be balanced. Here is like, oh no, I'm expecting you to come at me. And here we have an Ace of Wands with it. So that means a new way of bringing your energy. Not with a full weight on your shoulders, not with I have to protect myself because I know you're going to take as much as you can or whatever, but in a new way that could be balanced. And for that means that we need to change our reference of justice. And your soul is telling you this month, probably with that you know, full moon in Leo. So here, Two of Wands, a new way to bring your wand, because there's that Ace of Pentacles that's here. So either I'm not taking I'm remaining the same way, I'm not taking that new wand, I'm not enthusiastic about it, or I'm making the choice, I'm doing things like before, or am I going to take that new wand, that new way, addressing this new pentacle in a new way. Probably allowing myself to fly with the Chariot. There's something I need to understand. Your big discernment, the thing you have in common with the Pope card is that Jupiter gave the discernment to the Pope, so that he can make the difference between what is to be blessed and what is to be banished. And here you got the same thing through Mercury, through a grounded Mercury. Your ruler. So here, let's say that your spiritual discernment will help you choose the truth here, because there's something missing. Ace of Pentacles. It's like you'll do it because you know it's right, but you'll still be holding on to a paradox within yourself. You'll still be holding on to maybe life is unfair or whatever. And that in a way is actually going to disempower you, because you still feel the pain of when things were not balanced, or those situations that were not balanced. So even if, you know, okay, to heal, we need to know exactly what we're healing, and we need to allow it to heal. As long as we're holding on to its truth. Of course, everything we're going to do and what we have access will be within those within this frame of that's my truth and that's my reality. So that's all I'm going to be able to perceive, understand, experience. So don't rob yourself of a beautiful opportunity to bring your energy, to take that pentacle, but in a completely different energy. So, because this is really a new way to bring yourself. Yeah, do I resist, or do I, do I have to carry, resist, or move forward? It's a choice of fire. Which kind of fire am I going to, I think this is the most decisive, because you come in the month and it's really like, oh, you're getting the downloads. But what to do with it? And that's the thing. Once I understand, I see all that. I understand it. High Priestess, you see it all. But how do I make the change? So that's going to be your question this month. So on this, my beautiful Virgos, before we finish, because there's a beautiful opportunity here and you want to take it in this new manner. So here, the book that I talked to you about last month, now I've put links in the description below the video to go directly to Amazon if you're interested in that beautiful book about tarot and the tree of life, and all the correlations between the two. Here you have it right there, to better understand this beautiful complexity. And the more we understand it, the more we understand ourselves, the more we understand the universe. It becomes a beautiful tool for our journey. So the links will be in the bottom or on the website, also another way to have access. And on this, thank you for watching, sharing, and commenting and subscribing, my beautiful Virgos. Yeah, a change of fire. I'm going to call this a change of fire for you. If you want a private reading, the website mysticwitchtarot.com. And also thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And on the new moon and the full moon, I ask the divine to give you back in the shape that is the most beneficial for you. And on this, namaste, all my love and light, and I'll see you next month.